Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Delinquents podcast, where we have the most popping crew of boys and girls on the planet. Absolutely scuffed, amazing, like 1,000 IQ plays, nothing but amazing gameplay coming from these kids. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Zombie Slayer, aka Zombers, aka my son, aka my father.
Yo, what's up, gamers? I'm here to fucking,
Do
yeah.
something.
I'm here to provide shitty jokes.
Yeah. I'm also joined by my second co-host, or third, I guess, depending on what order you're going in here. Gaston and Bros, Gaston Bro himself.
Well, you know what they say: first is the worst, second is the best, and third
Ooh.
is the one with a penis.
Cross his
That
big.
will
chest.
make you jest.
It's
I
big.
don't know.
No, I wasn't even gonna go
Third
for
is the-
rhyming. I
third
was
is-
like with a big penis.
Third is the one that has the big dick.
with a big dick.
But it is Valentine's Day. We skipped out on a podcast last. I think we skipped out on a podcast last week. I can't exactly remember. I should know this.
You should about that.
I should know this. But it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, or I guess everyone will be seeing this after Valentine's Day.
Do you say
Because we're doing it-
Valentines or Valentines?
Tines.
Alright.
Did I say Valentine's?
Well, I don't know. I was
accident?
just asking. I know. I mean, you were saying it Tines, but I was just saying so like you pronounce it that way because like
Is
I
there
know some
people-
people say Times. Yeah.
I was gonna ask that. So wait, so people actually pronounce it Valentine's with a with an M?
Yeah, exactly. Did you know that actually it's not called the Flintstones? It's the Flintstones.
It's the not the Avogadro effect. It's the
Melanoma
I know it-
effect.
I know melanoma.
I'm gonna look this
Julio-
up. I thought we
I know
talked about this.
the
We
Mandela
talked about this
did
last
talk
time.
about
The
it.
Mandela effect. That's
we
what
did
it is.
talk about
Zombie.
this one
You're a
podcast.
genius.
We
You're a
did because we
genius.
talked about like like
Kit Kats. The Kit Kats didn't have a dash.
and then like the what you call
Looney
it,
Tunes. Looney Tunes.
how to spell it, and then we did the
Bernstein Bears.
Berenstain.
Berenstain
Okay,
Bears,
listen here.
and then
It's still
Queen,
Berenstain
like
Bears
that.
to me.
because champions, and then it's like everyone thinks
Of
of
the world.
but it's not. That's not it. It's not that.
Yeah, but it is. It's totally one of those Mandela effects.
Yeah.
But happy Valentine's Day to everyone that's watching this. Hope
Merry
you had a wonderful
Christmas.
day. I worked my job today at Olive Garden, and that was.
Oh God, that's probably where all the dates happen, dude. Like,
And you know what was sad is we knew going into this, we're like, there's gonna be a bunch of teenage kids that are taking their girlfriends there, but they spent all their money on gifts and blah 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 blah, and then they're coming in here trying to show them a good time with a dinner. They're not gonna leave a good tip, and I fortunately did not get any of those kids, but I saw plenty of them in there. So
oh boy.
I was very fortunate. I got a lot of like
I'm gonna
husbands,
tell you right
wives.
now, I was one of those guys.
It's okay. I was too, man. I was too. I get it. It wasn't until I became a server that I understood.
Like, yeah, straight up, because I was just like, it's like, well, I mean, technically, I don't have to give you anything.
Right, like it's optional. Like I paid for my meal. You did your job.
It's like, well, and you were kind of subpar. So
I mean, you were okay. Could have done better, you know.
Could have given me a massage.
Hey, I mean that would. What if they had services? Surely there's places like that where they're like, will give you a massage while you eat.
No,
Larry the
every time I
Cable
go to
Guy.
the Chinese store, they give me something called a happy ending. I don't know, man.
Oh, you were talking. You had a date with some young guy.
Oh no, that's my financial advisor right there.
Some young guy.
Some guy's my
That-
financial advisor.
You know what's weird is no one's gonna know this reference because I still haven't put out that footage yet.
You need to hurry up and get some. more
I'm
content.
working on it, man.
You're
There's
lazy.
there's like
Keep it
6
up.
hours of footage to go through. Okay,
Well, that's too damn bad.
that's
Bro,
too
I
damn
waited
bad.
52 hours of grounded footage. Come on, now,
Jesus
you can do this.
Christ.
You can do this.
It took me a year to get enough content for that homies montage.
I know, but it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
Yeah, 1 year for 6 minutes of footage.
And now
Yeah,
know
if you
stop
guys don't
motion
know-
animation.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about our amazing YouTube channels that everyone should be subbed at. You know, at Delta Dark Frost, Zombie or you're Dr. Beefcake, Dr. Beefcake,
Yes.
and Gaston and Bros on YouTube. Check us all out. As long as you find one of us, you'll find the rest of us. I promise.
Especially Gaston, check him out. He posts the most.
Yeah, he does be posting the most though.
Oh, don't
He, like
forget
post the
Emmer,
most,
the elephant.
post most.
He's the one that's blowing up and gonna be a star.
I
We gotta make
know.
sure
God
we grab
damn it.
onto him.
He's outsold all of us.
Grab onto him
I
so
had
he can
the
take us with him.
I had the most subs, and then Amaret's like, "Hey, you want to see these shorts?" And then all of a sudden, he's like 500 more subscribers than me.
Like 20,000, 40,000 views. And
I'm actually super close to. I think I'm like one off of hitting 200 subscribers, which I'm. Super
yeah, no,
happy
that's
about.
fucking GG's, my boy.
I think so. Hold on, let me check if I do have 200 yet. Let me see. 202, baby. Checked it earlier
Oh!
today. Woo! There's this cool. I highly suggest everyone to download these. It's like a regular. It's like regular show. There's
I'm just kidding, no.
there's a couple apps I highly suggest everyone downloads. One of them is this YouTube tracker. It's just like YT tracker.
The #1 place to grind.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
AFK Arena.
Oh my god.
But
One
like
game
it's
you
really
experience it by not playing. Like, oh,
it's really cool. Like it shows me I'll give you an example. So for one, it shows me monetization, which is not important, but it's just a dashboard. So it shows me my channel. I have both of your channels on there, and it shows me, it says ups and downs versus 1 day ago. So 1 day ago, I gained since 1 day ago, I gained 4 subscribers. My views went up by 2.83K. I went up in one video. Gaston went up in 1 subscriber. His views went up by 40. He had 1 video upload. Zombie has 1 extra view. No new subscribers. No new videos.
Yeah. I just don't post.
dude, you had like 30 subscribers with no videos though. So
I
yeah,
know, it
it's
was
like-
the biggest flex. It was the biggest flex.
No, dude, you
but
guys
it's
want to
really
know something
cool.
that's sickening?
Yeah.
But it's also amazing. So there's this girl that joined the Clutchy group. Her name's Akina Matata. And
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
dude, we make that joke every time she joins the party, like Akina Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Like, you know, we do that shit when all of us, it's our problem free. Like, we just all start singing it. And then you're like, Akina Matata. And then my friend Dev,
Just start singing. No, you always can find there's one guy that always knows like the background music, you know, like when someone goes like a weemboe, a weemboe. There's always that one guy that goes a wee. Yeah, there's always that one guy, and without a doubt, every single time he belts it. He gets so into it.
Yes, 100%.
Head back and everything.
Well, anyway, so like this is what the sickening part is. Akina is really like popular on Twitch. I think she's got like a couple thousand followers or whatever.
What?
No, dude, she gets paid by Twitch. Like she is paid by Twitch. Like fucking like like enough to fucking do shit with it. But like anyways,
I guess
she's
I'm
got
trying to infiltrate.
she's got
I
over
think I need to
700.
join the clutches. What the
She's
heck?
got over 700 and something subscribers. Well, she had this all before she even joined the Clutchies.
Oh yeah.
What you call it? She has no videos on her YouTube channel, and she's got over 700.
What the fuck?
Christ.
And
Yes.
she's a woman?
But she doesn't show
Must be
herself though.
easy.
Oh, bummer. I was
No,
gonna say
basically.
must be nice.
But she is cute as hell, and her voice is
Oh.
adorable.
Well, that's all that matters as
Her
long as
voice
it's
makes
angelic.
me feel funny.
It makes my
Um,
member pop.
No, but so this app, what's one of the things that I really like about it is it shows you subscribers. It shows your watch time.
Oh shit! Wait, before I do anything, what are you streaming this on?
Twitch.
What is it under?
Delta Dark Frost XX.
Okay, I need to because the Clutchies want to watch it.
Yeah. Just do you want me to share you the link?
No, I'll look you up right now because and I'll click share.
Right.
Here we go.
So, what's really dope about it though is, for one, it shows like the all-time subscribers, and it shows you like to get monetized on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months, right?
Mhm.
So it shows you those goals, right, to monetization. But then it has other goals like 10,000, 100K, 100 million, 10 million, which is really cool. And it shows you like a lifetime kind of thing, which is really cool. Like there's a page for you to do social media posts. It creates it for you. It's really cool. It's free too. There's a premium version, obviously, of course, too, but it's really dope. But it's nice.
And
It
you
goes
can
like
find
hand
it
in
in
hand.
a link in the description below.
Below.
Make sure to use
Like-
code bonkers in the Epic Game Store.
For that 2% discount.
Yep, for that 1.135.
I'm just waiting for like Ryan to have like his face in the webcam and like you just be like, click the link in the description, like pointing down, bing, like, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. Like, just like points and
Leave
it
a
pops up.
comment to let me know you enjoyed today's video.
Was not planning it, but now I'm thinking of doing that, honestly.
Do
Oh,
it.
Christ alive.
Fucking
Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I know. I
Yes,
cute him.
did I?
Just do it.
I wonder what he's doing nowadays.
Crying.
I know, right?
I know
Try
he
it.
did that. I know he did a movie. It was either last year or the year before, which was actually about his father, and
Really?
the fact that I don't quote me. I could be wrong about this, but it was like something like not necessarily that his father was actually abusive, but he was a dickhead, and he
Not
kind of
his
did the
father.
movie. And it was either just a movie and he impersonated his father, or it was actually like about his father. I'm not entirely sure, but I know he did that, and people thought it was pretty good. But they were like, "Yeah, he's still freaking crazy." So
Of course he is.
yeah, he's a little nuts.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
he?
had
What did he do? He wore a bag that said like "I'm not famous anymore" or something like
Yeah.
that. Like,
What was
Grammys.
that one? What was that one song? It was like about Shia
Yeesh.
LaBeouf. Shoot.
Cry a
What was it called?
lot. Cry a lot.
Cry LaBeouf.
Uh,
Shia LaBeouf song. I want to see what this is. What it's
was
called.
it called,
It's called Shia LaBeouf Live.
Oh.
It was. I'm just playing a little.
Don't play. You're gonna
snippet.
get that DMC sensei, and then you're going to jail.
Then I'm going to jail
You
because
get
he like
shot.
shows up at the very end of the video. I know that, and he's like clapping, like starts slow and then starts. Let me see.
DMCA, we're gone.
Now it's dark.
No, wait, hold on.
Guys, I just got a text message from.
Christ alive, no.
Guys, I just
I
got a
love to
text from my
remember that.
dad. He's asking why the FBI's here.
Well, anyways, getting off of the topic of Shia LaBeouf, even though he was in one of the best movie franchises of all time.
Well, let's argue those first two were the best, and then the rest were kind of meh.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was more of a fan of the third one than I was of the second one, but the first one,
Dude, the second one had like it opened up on Megan Fox's ass, like for her character, dude.
Are
like,
we talking about Fast and the Furious?
No.
no,
We're
Larry,
talking
wasn't
about Fast and the Furious Autobots Unite. That's what it's called.
Oh, dude, that was my favorite Nickelodeon
Auto.
show.
Yeah, do you remember that part
I
when
used to watch it on the
Optimus
Disney Channel.
Prime was like, "It's about family,
Oh God. Oh my God.
Family Matters.
ride or die for
Did
my
I
family."
do that?
But one thing I wanted to actually
How
bring
did
up,
you know that
which is
show? Some.
interesting, since you brought up what was it, Hakuna Matata?
Bikini
What
Matata.
was it?
Kina Matata.
Sakuma Zamata? Is that what her name
Takuni
was?
Masizzly.
Tatooine Sizzly stuff.
Kakuna Batata for those Pokemon
Yeah.
fans.
Papa Palas.
But it's interesting that you bring her up because that kind of like goes around the topic of today of because we were talking about like we were making the joke of that she's a girl and that sometimes it's easier for girls to kind of get more
Women.
followers on Twitch. Because kind of the topic was like kind of going viral on Twitch and YouTube, because the one thing that made me think about this was one day when I was scrolling through TikTok, and my TikTok has now like kind of adjusted to Star Wars streaming, YouTube gaming stuff. When you first started up, it's just these kids that halfway dance and these girls that like will mouth words to a song that have absolutely no talent. And the girl that I'm talking about in particular is Bella Porsche. The girl that got famous for that M to the B song where she just like does like a subtle bounce,
No.
and makes
I
faces.
don't.
And she got like 72 million views on that. I was like, what the fuck?
Now
Why
you
are
guys
we
know my
why are
range
we
with
making this viral?
Cygro.
And then for like another 3 or 4 months, that was all she would post. Now she posts stuff. I checked it the other day just to like double check what I was
Stalking.
saying before we did this. Yeah, I stalked her a little bit.
Just kidding.
Is now I think the problem was I think she was underage and now I think she's of age, so she's posting more like of her actual body,
I think
which
she's
I still
actually
think is
above
also
age,
lame.
like she's always been, because I think she
Oh
actually
really?
was in the military.
Oh what? No way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did.
What?
Hold on, let me fact check this. Hold on. Let me
At least
let me
that's
pull
what
up
I heard.
Siri.
What do I need to hold on
Did
to?
Bella Porsche serve in
Hold on
bitch.
to your eyebrows.
Did Bella Porsche
I
serve in
actually
the
am.
military?
Joke's on you.
Let me see.
Joke's on you, I've been holding on.
No. The story of Bella Porsche,
That
U.S.
one was the best.
Yes, it says U.S. Navy vet.
Damn,
TikTok
son.
star.
Oh, it's just
That's
the
another-
Navy.
Initially
Come on,
started
I'm
out
just-
in the
I'm just
U.S.
kidding,
Navy. She
I love
believed
you.
to have joined the Navy in 2017 and was in service for 3 years until she left in 2020 to pursue other avenues, aka bobbing her head to music and showing off her body.
Now, actually,
Which
the thing
I'm
is,
sure has
think
worked
about
for
her
her.
body, Ryan. She has a shit ton of tattoos to cover up scars and shit across her body.
Dr. Beefcake.
Oh, really?
Another response. Damn it, I can't say.
What you thinking about, man?
Never mind. Continue.
Don't make me set up a session with some young guy for you.
Ooh.
24 hours, some young guy.
Some young guy be with you for 74 hours.
Oh, some young guy.
But like you know, it's those things that I just like. I don't understand why we encourage to make those things, trending. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing special or interesting about it, other than people s-wording, because we can't say that on Twitch apparently,
Yeah.
because people are snow bunnies and get hurt over it.
I think at this point, it's more of just a coping mechanism for some people.
It's like as soon as they feel it threatened in any type of way, they could be like, "Oh, you have brown hair. Don't ever say that B word to me again." Like,
Oh, dude, it's snowing here, dude.
is it really?
Dude, it's snowing.
In
What
Texas?
the fuck?
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas, Mr. Hanky. Where are you? Howdy ho! Oh, here he is. He was inside me all along.
Ew, stop. But
That's awesome, dude. Like, because my mom just came into the room and was like, "It's," and I went, "What?" And I looked outside the window. It's fucking snowing.
well, I guess it's time to go do a snow Pokemon card opening
I guess it's
pack,
time
right,
to do
Gaston?
another Christmas special.
I
I
go
guess
out
it's time to do another
into the
Christmas
snow
special.
naked, and I'm like, "All right, let's open some Pokemon cards. Let's go."
We're gonna call it.
Fuck,
We're gonna call
I
it.
can't open it. My hands are frozen. God damn it.
We're gonna call it the Snow in Texas special.
We go until my nuts fully recede into my body.
We're gonna talk about the statistics of why it shouldn't be snowing in Texas.
No, for
That's what
real. Like,
that's what the
shit.
whole episode's gonna be about.
Here, let me look at my weather app. Let me see how cold it is outside.
12,500 degrees.
It's 21 degrees outside.
Ew.
And
Hell
it
yeah.
even says it's snowing on the fucking thing.
Wait,
That's
what is the
light
temperature,
snow.
Gaston?
21 degrees, and it says real
20.
feel 12 degrees.
It's colder in Texas than it is here in Maryland. It is
Dude.
32 degrees here.
What the fuck, dude? And we're supposed to have this all week.
Let's see.
Ew.
Like
what?
the high for the whole week, I think I heard was like 38.
Oh, really? Because our lowest is 30. Yeah, just 30. 30 is our lowest.
Really?
It snowed last year here a
30.
tiny bit. It's never gonna snow enough for me to make a snowball or a snowman. Maybe like one tiny snowball, like the size of like a ping pong ball.
Right. Okay. Well, damn. Okay then.
Oh yeah,
Um,
poggers, poggers.
Poggers, it's snowing in Texas. Yeah.
Snowman with your boobies.
But like, if we were to just like simplify it down, and we'll just keep it to like Twitch and YouTube, because that's kind of where I was going with this. Is that I thought about all of this because of Bella Porsche, but it kind of plays into that. Some people have it much easier to like blow up on those platforms, right? So I guess this is kind of like what we would think, what it takes to kind of grow or kind of explode on those channels.
Well,
Yes.
number one, first and
Platforms.
foremost, is it's gonna take a lot of work.
Obviously,
Regardless if you get lucky or not, you still have to put in the work.
right?
Because if you get famous, you gotta still like
You still got to keep
live up
going.
to
It's not
those
like okay, you did one,
expectations.
then you're
You know,
done.
Yeah, and if you set your bar and it's a high bar, then that's like, you're always gonna have to keep doing that. You can't necessarily go too far down, like, because you've already set yourself a standard. And then on the opposite side, like if you work yourself from the bottom and like it takes you forever to find subscribers, like you still got to work hard to gain those little bit of subscribers, and like not to mention keep the little ones you have, because like it's a lot easier to see your subscriber count go down when you have like less than 1,000 subs,
Right.
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like You gotta be like, because I remember when I did my 69 subscriber special, because I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh shit, I have 69 subscribers. This is hilarious. I'm gonna fucking make a little tiny little video. I posted it. The second I posted it, I lost a subscriber, and I was like, God dang it! So I put in the comment section like, oh wow, someone just unsubscribed. Like I guess I'm the joke now instead of the video. Like just to like beat people to the punch. And then I went back up to 69. Then I went down to 67, and then I went all the way up to 71. Like in the course of like one day, and I was just like, But anyways, like I digress. But like yeah, first and foremost, I believe that it takes work.
Right.
That's like
Obviously.
the number one thing. Two, I would say it has to do with luck. Like, and not luck in terms of like, oh, I guess it just like you the algorithm hit right. Like it was like a perfect timing, like in terms of it's relevant and um, popular, and you are a good like you did a really good video, so to speak. So like that's all in terms of sense of luck. Like all you got to hit all three of those markers for it to be like,
Right.
I guess successful because like you could do really good, like arguably like make like a really banger ass video and then it just didn't do good in the algorithm and no one saw it so therefore or like it just wasn't funny enough for someone to like want to share it like with their friends like only they like it out of their friend group or something like that maybe like it just depends on like the subject matter as well and
Right.
all that
Well,
jazz.
like one thing that I was thinking about, I mean, obviously, like if I were to simplify it, the thing that we do on the platforms is gaming primarily. Obviously, like you do some of the pack openings, I like to do unboxings and reviews, but like what we primarily have the most content on, I think, and that we put the most work into is the gaming things. Like,
Well,
correct
that's
me if
what I
I'm
want
wrong.
to mainly do because
Right.
like it just like I get to do what I want to do like play video games. I mean the other thing I like to do is like that Godzilla stuff but
Right.
breaks
Well that's like kind of like that side stuff that like it's Godzilla to you is like the Star Wars stuff that I do. Like I do it
exactly
every once in a while.
exactly
So primarily the stuff that we do is gaming, and where I'm headed with this is it's so difficult, and I'm not trying to discourage people from trying to do gaming things, but it's such like an oversaturated market.
everybody's
Every
a gamer.
17, 15, 16-year old is trying to make a YouTube channel and make content and trying to blow up on it. Because it's just like it's not specific enough, whereas you really need to be where I don't think a lot of people are. Like if you think about it, like let's think about Vanoss and that crew, right? When they blew up, what were they doing? They weren't just like doing random games. It was a lot of like GTA and what's it called?
Gary's fun.
And Gary's Mod. It was a lot of those two games,
One
right?
of the most popular games of all time, and then another like super popular game.
Right. At the time, it was like, I mean, it still is to a degree, but like
At that
I
time,
think
that
at
was
least
like
at that
everybody
time it was
was like, "Oh,
definitely bigger.
Gary's Mod's the
They
fucking best."
they probably brought people to that game. Both
Oh,
of those games.
100%.
They definitely brought me to a Gmod as soon
I
as I
never
could
knew
play it.
that about that game until I saw. I remember I binged
Right.
all of their Gary's Mod in like 2 days, and I was like,
Right.
"This is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life."
Like I would say, like okay, let's like throw it to you now, Gaston, because I haven't watched their stuff, so I don't exactly know. Neebs Gaming. I know you've talked about them multiple times on the
Love them.
podcast,
Love
right?
Neebs Gaming. Y'all better
There had
fucking
to
subscribe to Neebs Gaming. They work
there
so hard, dude. They work so fucking hard.
Gaston's promoting them like he's their manager or something. Like y'all need to fucking
No,
subscribe.
because they are my Lord and Saviors. That's what I'll just say right now. I pray to the altar of Simon.
But what I was gonna say is like surely they focused on not from the time that you started watching them to now, but there's got to be periods of time where they just focused on like one or two games.
Not really. Like
Really?
they have a very big branch, and I think that's why they're not as. I mean, they have like 2 million subscribers as of now, and like they lost a lot when they got hacked by a Bitcoin scam company, and like because they were
Rip.
like 1.5 million, and when that thing happened, like they went back down to like 1.2 million, 1.1
Damn.
million, because they were like telling people to not subscribe because those guys were trying to like scam them, and they were just posting nothing but like Bitcoin information, scam videos, and like if you click on this link or whatever, like then you're in
Right.
their trap or whatever, yada
Right.
yada. They got it taken care of in like 2 weeks or something like that. But like now they have like they just passed 2 million subscribers. Like I don't know how long ago. It was probably a while ago, but
Right.
no, they
But
actually
like
do lots of games. Like they'll like do series though. They stay committed to certain games. So like they won't like at one point. Yeah, so to answer your question in a nutshell, yes, at certain points they only play a few games, but then once they're done with that game, they move on to another
well,
game.
yeah,
So
I
like
mean if think about it
they'll
this
play
way,
Ark,
when
Minecraft, Battlefield and just like maybe 15 other random games once or twice, like in the mix of like
Right.
that series.
Well, that's to change it up, every once in a while. I get that. But it's like, I mean, think about it this way. When Modern Warfare came out, there was a ton of people doing Modern Warfare, right? But then once the new Call of Duty came out, like Cold War and stuff, I saw a lot of people gravitating to Among Us, right? Because it came out slightly before. Well, became popular slightly before that. So people just started doing that because they didn't want to do that. But it kept consistent. Like, that was one game that they consistently were uploading, you know?
Oh, and
And
also, Neebs Gaming, all those guys are the voices of the Battlefield friends, so
yeah.
they're fucking awesome.
So, but like that's I think what a lot of people don't realize is like, yeah, like you can upload stuff of your friends and stuff, but if you're gonna do it, you need to start uploading. You need to choose 2 or 3 games, I would say, to like consistently play for a period of time. Now, let's say you start just doing Minecraft stuff, and then a month in, you're like, I kind of want to do GTA as well, right? Then you can do that. That's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to start them all at the same time, but you need to be consistent for a period of time, whether that period of time is a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I don't think a lot of people get. And at the same time, I wouldn't necessarily, if I were to tell someone, they're like, hey, like, I'm cool with doing any type of YouTube thing, doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm down for whatever, any type of genre, I would tell them not to do gaming, personally. If they wanted to be successful and blow up, I don't think gaming is the way to go.
You'd have to be really really good at the game and just like let your skill precede you in terms of like, dude, have you seen this guy do this really sick ass
Oh,
play?
yeah, you'd
Like,
have to be super funny, right? You'd have to be super funny,
either in your
or
actual commentary or your edits.
like edit, like Vanos. He, not that he's not funny. Don't take that the wrong way. He's not. It's not that he's not funny, but his videos were funny because of the way he edited other people.
Yeah.
That was what made him great. Whereas some of those other people can stand on their own. You have to do that, or like what you're saying is you have to be just like nuts cracked at the game. Like, who's the Asian guy who's like, I think he's number one. He's the number one Apex player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen him, but his gameplay is nuts. Not that he doesn't miss a shot, but oh my god,
I'm like a baby compared to him.
Yeah, man, it makes me like wonder why I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
So like, I would hate to see him like create a bot account and then just go into like the bot lobbies and just, oh my god.
He does that though, because every Apex player does that. It's like
Of course they do. Well, that's
they
why
do that just so they can like have a break and like not play against people at their exact same skill level.
Right, I get it. And it's a free game, so literally you can just delete your account and remake another one. Like, it doesn't matter. So
I can't tell you how many of the clutchies have spoof accounts. Like they make a secondary account. It's so funny. Like there's like literally spoof clutchy, what you call it, random clutchy, other clutchy.
I was literally just thinking random clutchy.
Yeah, no, like, and like they're all like different, and like it's funny, like, because I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, and I see the mic coming out of both of them, and I'm like, oh shit, that's you.
It's them.
Like you're just on your spoof account, because like they also do that to help us out in ranks, because they're already at like masters, and we're like still in like fucking silver.
Right.
Like, so
Must be
I
nice
hardly
to be on a fucking bronze.
I know. I do
Bronze
need,
War.
dude. I do need to stream some and try and do some ranked play.
ranky
For
panky.
sure.
I mean, ranked is honestly, in my opinion, at the bronze level, easier than public matches.
You think so?
Once you get it, yeah, no, I know so. Like I like was testing it. I was like, dude, these people are bots. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
because it's like the people in there are either spoofs themselves, and like there's only gonna be one of them, and then so the rest of their team's gonna be potato because it's like they've been in bronze this whole time. So like
Yeah. Right.
Anti-pog.
because we like
Anti-pog.
because like I'm only in bronze just because I know I don't hardly play the game.
Right. But if
So
you
when
were
I
to
get-
play,
If I were to like take that
you'd be
fight again
master.
religiously- no, not even close. I'd probably maybe get it to like, what is it after gold? I think it's platinum,
So, platinum. I would
diamond.
think,
It's
or
either
it's
diamond or platinum.
I think it's diamond, then it's platinum. Isn't
Yeah,
platinum
it's
above
Apex
diamond in
Predator.
most things?
No, it's just masters and then predator. Those
Got
are the
it.
last two, but I know that there's a platinum and a diamond in between
Got
those.
it.
I just don't know which one comes first.
But I mean, that's
I'm
kind of like
never
what
gonna
that's kind of what I think for both platforms. Like, one thing that I think is super popular is how to videos. I think
Or
It's
like
a niche market.
what you call it? What's the guide videos in terms of
The
like
guides, yes.
like what's the best loadout and
If honestly, dude, if you wanted to get views, I think it's the laziest way to do stuff, but it's without being super lazy in the sense of like let's say I had 30 minutes of footage. And no, like if anyone does this, it's not shaming them. I'm just saying I think this would be the better way to do it. Instead of just like let's say you just upload a full match of Call of Duty, right? No editing, just from the moment you hop into the match to the moment you leave the match, you edit that as your video and just put it up. You don't put any subtitles, no background music, you just put raw gameplay. Like you can do that. But what I think is better than that is game walkthroughs. No commentary, just game walkthroughs. I cannot tell you how many times I have watched a game walkthrough just to see like what the game is all about. And people will watch it. You can do it on stream too. I think it's the most easiest way to not necessarily blow up, I guess you could say, but to get views and get more popular without
having to do
doing
anything
work. With minimal work, I think that is one of the best routes to go, at least gaming wise.
I feel you on that, yeah, for sure.
Zombie's been awfully quiet this whole time.
I've been waiting for my moment to blow
Tell
up.
me. Oh, like physically or like on?
All right, I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's kind of obscure, but have you ever heard of Hiroshima?
Oh god,
Oh,
yeah.
Kablooey.
oh, just kablooey.
Hiroshima.
Hey, Roche. Hey, Bobby. You ever
Hiroshima.
heard of Hiroshima?
Hiroshima.
Yeah, Bobby, you ever heard of Hiroshima?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
girl, just stop talking
Okay.
about
All
Hiroshima.
right. Now I'm gonna snip that in the butt right now.
I'm gonna do a video of Carl plays, and that's gonna be I'm gonna just shit talk people, and I'm gonna play the whole game like that.
Do it. You best.
That's
do
it. Have you seen Have you seen the video of the guy that like will scam the scammers? You know, the guys that will be like,
Yeah.
put in your credit card information, ma'am. And he has like a voice machine that makes him sound like an old lady.
Yeah.
And he wears a wig while he does this. It's so funny. He does a great job.
Find the numbers.
Yeah, I put in the numbers. No, ma'am, you're not supposed to put in the Oh my god. Oh my god. But like,
You're
anyways,
going to jail.
anyways,
Accent jail.
false impersonation.
You're going to Ooga Booga Town. Population
Oh.
bitch ass.
Oh my.
Oh damn! Oh damn! But that's what I would say. Like, I feel like that's one of the best ways, and it kind of like plays to both sides because you can stream that, right? But then you can just straight upload it to YouTube, or you can stream it to YouTube, and it just does the same thing. It's like the best way to do it with minimal work.
Yeah. I mean, I would argue that like you are correct though. I will not argue that it is not the.
No,
it is
if
the
you
easiest.
have a different way, I'd love to hear the
No,
different.
no, it is the easiest. I won't argue that. But in my opinion, I don't like watching something that nobody's talking. Unless it's just like them seeming like listen to this like gameplay, like listen to the sound of the gameplay real quick, or like listen to the music that plays or whatever. But like more or less, like I could see that like anybody can do the same exact thing that way. What I think like because like you know how I said like earlier, it takes like hard work and it takes like luck a little bit with all that. Like you got to hit all the right buttons and stuff. I do feel that it takes like some level of mimicking, but at the same time, uniqueness because that's really what people like. That's like why they stand out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, and why people try to quote unquote imitate those people because they're really successful and they're really like unique and different. Because like, I guess you could say like PewDiePie was doing his thing before anybody else was, and that's why he's like number one. And then like Mr. Beast is fucking awesome. He was the first one that just was like, hey, I'm a fucking. You want $1 million for doing a pull up challenge? Like, fucking like that shit's like pretty insane. And so that's like the same thing why I gravitate towards Neebs and Vanos and all that because Vanos and them, they gave me that friend group type thing. I was like, wow, there's like not too many friend groups that are like them where like they're super buddy, but they also like fuck you like at the same time, like fuck you, and like stuff like that. And they mean it like, and then Neebs and them like is like their whole editing like I admired. I was like, dude, they fucking make this shit like movies and stuff like that. And so like that's what I feel separates you. And so like your commentary alone can sometimes separate you. Like
Well,
your voice, your reactions to things and
No,
stuff like
totally.
that. Like, so for instance, like I like watching this one Pokemon guy play Pokemon because of his commentary alone. Like, he makes me laugh so hard because like I wouldn't want to watch someone else play Pokemon. Like, it's like, eh. But like
Right.
yeah.
with his commentary, it's like, dude, this is a fucking fire game. Like you're so funny.
But yeah, no, I get that. Like, I think it's more of
But
whatever
it's
you
more
want.
effort. Like, you still got to have a mic. You still
Right.
got to have energy. You
Mm-hmm.
still got to. So like I said, like it's not the. I won't argue that that's like what you said is like that is
It's just
easiest.
it's easier. Like that's like I think what you're saying is like the next step.
Well,
But
not
like
next
it's
step,
still
but
like
like my
minimal.
personal preference, I guess.
Oh, got
Because
it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like watching some
Well,
people
like what's
like.
funny? What's funny
Like, no,
is
not
I
to
don't
dock
like.
anything, but like Shane posted a video one time. He's like, I posted this footage of like just gameplay, and I was like,
Okay.
I don't know, because it was an Apex game, and
Right.
I was like, I watched
What
it all. Don't get me wrong, I support the homies, but
it wasn't
I had
like
it
if
on
it,
in the
let me put
background. I wasn't
if it was like famous YouTubers and one added commentary versus one not adding commentary is what you're saying. Like you wouldn't want to watch the one that had no commentary.
unless it was like some crazy kill that like everyone's like, you got to
Right.
see this 360 no scope from across the map type thing. Like, I'm like, all
Right.
right, well, I don't care if have commentary if everyone's just telling me to look at this badass kill.
Right.
So like that
right,
guy
right.
that's not posting any commentary, he better either do some badass plays or do something fucking hilarious, like watch me like miss all my shots and still get away with it or some shit like that, you know?
Right. Right.
It's like the gameplay better be there if the commentary's not there, and then the commentary better make up for the gameplay. Or if like they're both good, then that's a home run to me.
Well, the time which is funny that I watch those videos the most is when I'm falling asleep in bed. Like I'll just put it on and then I'll have my AirPod in like my left ear because I sleep on my side. And so I lay it how I have my iPad popped up is I have this big pillow because my girlfriend loves pillows and blankets, but blankets more than pillows. And we have this like big pillow, and I have it like propped up against the wall. So all I have to do is roll over to my right, and I can put my iPad on the pillow, and it's at perfect eye level for me to watch while I'm laying in bed. So like I'll put on, a walkthrough or something just to listen to, and I'll pop an AirPod in. And then I'll pop some Xanax.
I eat an entire fucking like, those little sauce packets they give? Yeah, I just eat one of those and fade away.
All right, that's going in the zombie cringe compilation.
Bro, it's like barbecue sauce.
Oh, God.
That shit's spicy.
Damn it, Delilah. Fuck.
She said,
Bro, Scoob.
fuck.
Nah, dude, I turned around because I heard something and she
Ruh-roh, Scoob.
fucking, I had like these two plushies. She just tore them apart.
Damn.
You know what? Honestly, Gaston, that sucks.
It's my bad. They were kind of like on floor level, but like she had never
Right.
even thought about looking at them ever. And if she even like goes near there, I normally snap. But
Should just go ahead and get the Delta Dark Frost plushie. You can make up for it.
you have one?
No, that's base.
That would be cool though, right?
Base to cringe.
No, dude, when they come out with a when
Godzilla,
they come
you
up
fucking bitch. It's alright. I can call her a bitch because she's female.
because she's a female dog.
God damn.
When
I didn't look at her
FBI,
when I said it,
FBI
so
was
it's not
about to
like
go,
I should
Ayo,
change
you
it.
can't be calling that girl a bitch. And he's like, no, it's a female dog. He's
It's
like,
a
oh, okay,
female
cool,
dog,
cool,
bro. That's what they say on the Wimbledon Cup.
cool.
Yes.
The Wimbledon, the Westminster Dog Show there. The Wimbledon, that's fucking golf. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. She's 300 par. That's fucking.
When they come out with dude, I'd love to have U2s, but I don't think you can do that. I
Can
think
you guys give
the only
me like a second? I'm not gonna be
Yeah,
muted,
yeah,
but
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
you're
sound
good,
like
you're
I'm far away because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be picking up
All
the
good.
goddamn cot.
Like I want to get a when they come out with the custom ones that you can do, I definitely want to do Funko Pops. I think that'd be so cool.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. But I don't know. You haven't talked this whole time, Zombie. So you need to say something.
All right, let me catch y'all up. All right, so let's go back to watching walkthroughs. All right, I'll be watching them shits. But see, the thing is, the only way I find them enjoyable, like, for some reason, I cannot watch somebody just fumble around in a game. That shit aggravates me to every extent. They're just like, oh, how do I solve the puzzle? Do I press the button? Do I put the lever? No, I prefer to watch speedruns of games instead. That's
Speedruns are dope.
It's amazing.
Have you watched like the Minecraft speedruns?
No, because Dream is a fucking bitch.
No,
and he
not-
fake speed runs. Fuck
Not
him,
that. No,
fuck
no,
his
like the
team,
actual.
fuck the
Not
dream
no, like
team,
the actual
fuck
speed
all of
runs.
them.
I think
Why
that I could be wrong because I watched a video on this. It was like the evolution of Minecraft speedruns. The fastest speed run by this guy that like these guys that actually do it is like 8 minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's nuts. I think it may be lower actually. Actually,
Yeah,
you
the
know, what,
question
out
is
of
where are they
curiosity,
speed running to?
so they go from the moment you spawn in to beating the Ender Dragon. That's the game.
Hmm.
So you don't
So
have to
I'm
kill the
hearing
Wither. You
is-
just have to beat the Ender Dragon.
So I'm hearing is with my prior knowledge, it sounds like first of all, you need
Dude,
to kill an Enderman.
Oh.
dude,
Oh,
it is
I'm
not
wrong.
just snowing, dude. It's blanketed, dude. It's actually
Oh,
covering the whole
Jesus.
ground, dude. I'm gonna take some videos later.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
so I'm wrong. The fastest time is 14 minutes and 56 seconds. That was
For
on
what?
October 10th. So Zombie was saying that he likes watching speedruns.
Ah.
And then I said, so have you watched any Minecraft speedruns? To which he responded, fuck Dream, he's fake as fuck. And I said, no, I'm actually talking about the actual speedrunners.
You know, people who
And
aren't
I could
fake
have
as fuck.
I could have sworn someone did it like in 8 minutes, but then I just checked it.
Yeah, you
so
know
like
who
beating
did it in 8 minutes? Dream. You know how he did it in 8 minutes? He fucking cheated. Yeah.
But 14 minutes and 56 seconds. But that's in the random seed category. So like I watched a video on this. I know you don't really care too much about Minecraft, but I think this is kind of cool. Is there's like two categories of speed running. There's the random seed and the set seed. So those like a community for both. So they'll find a seed and then like that has a village, that has a golem or something, that has beds, so they know that that seed works. So they'll use it and then they'll be like, oh, well, people will find diamonds or something. So essentially it's how fast can you get the things that you already know are there and then get to beat the end dragon, right? Which is obviously a shorter time, and they're constantly looking for new like map seeds to do that on that have faster times. Then there's the random seeds where you spawn into a random, world, not preset with the seed, and you try to do it from there.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that I respect the most, because it's like the other ones, they're like, they know that there's all of this stuff there. So it's just like, if they fumble and craft something wrong, then they fuck up their time. But
Yeah.
these guys, like, it's just luck. They have to have everything
All
luck.
RNG. It's
Yeah.
all a matter
so-
of finding. It all depends. The only part of that run that really matters is the end portal. And
It
you
is.
could get some shit luck and have no Eyes of Ender. Or you could have
Well-
some insane luck and have it already almost built and you're just missing one eye.
Right. They have like these different little theories or like of how to do stuff, which is kind of wild to me, but I don't know. But it's like I get it. Like other games, it's pretty cool to see speedruns too.
Have
I
you ever
watched
seen
a
Mr.
Mario
Krabs
one.
overdoses on ketamine speedrun?
Yes,
God.
sir.
Kev do it. He's the best at that. Or not Kev do it. Penguins or whatever his name is. Is that who?
Oh,
Right.
Penguin Zero. Critical.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that dude. His voice is
And-
fucking hilarious. Oh, dude, what the fuck was that shit? Fucking love him.
But you know what? Honestly, I feel like that kind of answered the question though, like about like like how to blow up. I don't know if you guys have any more to add to that or not.
All right. Step 1. Don't.
God,
Don't.
Just don't. Just don't blow up. That
Step
makes it
2,
harder for us.
get a job. Step 3, die.
Of old age or of your
Oh,
job?
No,
just
just
fucking
fucking
perish
die.
on-
Just now.
Yeah, gets a job. You're
I know,
hired.
snap you, so you
Crack.
disintegrate
Just
into-
dies.
You're hired.
I did it. Like I'm gonna blow up. I did it.
That one guy. He's like, "You got the job." No, I was hoping you'd say I don't, and then he just dies.
Demons come out from underground. No. No.
Just a portal drags him into hell.
See, I like to see life as a speed run. See, I'm running the job any percent speed run. The second I get a job, it's over. I win.
You guys gotta see Circle Tunes is like when a speedrunner.
Oh,
tries to
dude,
go
I
through
fucking
life.
love Circle Tunes.
Did you see the one where this speedrunner goes through his life and it was a little baby who comes
Oh,
out and he has a
yeah.
cape on already and he's like, huh, all right, I gotta do this. And he goes and grabs like a peanut butter jar. He's like, and he's like, ma'am, didn't you say that you and your family are deathly allergic to peanuts? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, and he dies. And then like He goes to the fucking guy at the gate, and he's like, "Yeah, you were 1 minute in this." He's like, "Oh, dang it, I wasn't even anywhere close to my last time or whatever."
All right.
That'd be me.
Well, I feel pretty good about this episode. I didn't
It
really
was
want it to be too
15
crazy.
minutes if you don't shut your
It
big
is most
ass
definitely not. We've been going for 50 minutes on this stream.
up.
right now.
Hell nah.
There's no way.
I can promise you. The stream isn't, the actual episode isn't that long. It's probably
Wait, hold
like
on.
40 minutes.
Because you sent me at 10:01. We are ready. Oh, 10:02. Yeah, no, yep, you're right. So about 50 minutes. Damn, doctor, your sense of time is
You're wrong.
Well, you know, when you fall down the-
It's time to give you,
Alright,
it's time
well,
to
check
give you a
it, right?
time with some young
I'll
guy.
give you a diagnosis on why my sense of time is off, right?
Oh God.
You know,
Here
it
we
was
go.
one day in college.
Here we
I was
go.
getting my PhD, you know, studying hard.
I'm
I
that
was on
Willy
the
Wonka face. It's
15-story
like, please
building.
tell me.
So check it, right? I had to
Check
go all the
it.
way to the bottom floor on a 15-story high-rise, right?
Oh my.
Well,
High-rise.
I thought it was the door to the stairs, but that was the elevator, and the elevator wasn't there, so I fucking fell,
Oh.
and I landed straight on my cranial.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna start busting a rhyme. It just the way you were
I'm
saying
busting
those
the
words.
cranial.
So I opened the doors and I went to the elevator. I was like, oh shit,
Now
okay.
this is a story all about how my life got flipped on upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, and I'll tell you how I got brain damage.
When I tried to fall down some stairs.
Well, okay then. So I guess we're gonna wrap it up here. So thank you
Fuck
guys
champ,
for
fuck champ.
watching this episode or listening to this episode on whatever platform you're watching it on: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. We
Nintendo
appreciate
DS
you guys.
internet browser.
On Pokemon
Thank you
TV.
guys. Thank you guys for
Wait,
watching.
before we
We've
leave,
been-
last thing.
Ah.
Wait, last thing. Dude, did you guys know that Post Malone is doing a virtual Pokemon concert on Pokemon Day?
Oh, that's foul.
It showed it was a commercial of him walking through like backstage going like, I can't believe it's been 25 years, blah 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 blah, and you just hear like all the crowd like loud, like going like, and then he's like steps on the stage and he has the mic in one hand, and then all of a sudden he pulls out a Pokeball on the right, and then it looks at him, and I swear to God they Fortifinite him, like they make him look like he's from Fortnite, like, and then it goes boom on 27th of February, and I was like, oh yeah, like why? We
Nintendo
don't need
is tremendous right now.
we don't need a goddamn concert, but anyways, I just
Maybe
everyone
we'll do one on his. We'll watch it and then
Dude, we should
we'll
watch it.
talk about it.
Yes.
See, I heard that we were allowed to stream it, but I don't know.
Oh really?
Because it says stream on YouTube and Twitch, so that means like we can stream it, like, you know, or host it maybe or something. I don't know.
Sorry guys, I'll be the guinea pig. If I die, just know it was the FBI.
Right. Well, well, I guess we're good then. So
I'm
thank
sorry,
you guys
I
for.
mean, that I just
No.
like I was like, no, that I
Your
forgot I
speaking
wanted to-
privileges are taken. So thank you guys for watching
Yeah,
the podcast. We'll
fucking-
see you on the next one, and goodbye.
Bye, Jimmy's mom.
Bye, Jimmy's mom.
Fat ass Jimmy.
Jimmy, your mom's got a fat ass.
Hi everyone, it's Delta here, and before we continue on with what I need to talk about, I want to say thank you to each and every single person who has supported this journey for the Delinquents, from reaching only a few people to being listened to in over 11 countries and having 300 average monthly listeners. We did not think this was going to go as far as it did, and we are super humbled and thankful for everyone that has supported this podcast from the moment we started it till this very day. Now, with that being said, kind of comes the shallow or bad news. So, for the time being, we have decided that it's best if we put the Delinquents podcast on hold or kind of put it on the back burner for the time being. A lot of people are, trying to focus on, which this isn't entirely a bad thing. It's, when you finish something, there's new avenues for growth, and that's what's most important to us, We just want everyone to be able to grow and to take off in the places that they need to go. Now, does this mean that the Delinquents podcast... Now, does this mean that the Delinquents podcast is done? Absolutely not. There is 100% a chance that we will start this back up one day. The Instagram will not go down. The videos will not go down. The streams, the podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else, those aren't going to go down. Those are going to stay up for everyone to be able to listen to. So if one day we want to go back and reminisce on it, we can. So can you. We have had a lot of great memories doing this podcast, from our first ever podcast that we did on our Minecraft world, to moving over to GTA 5, to doing our face cams, to where we are right now. And we couldn't have done it without all of you. So we just want to say thank you so much for all the support you guys have given us, because we wouldn't be here without you guys. So I think this is going to be our final podcast for a while, and the final time for me saying this. So thank you guys for listening or watching. We've been the Delinquents podcast, and we'll see you on the next one.